Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. I got a little lesson here. I'm talking to my brother, and we kicked about a few things in life like we always do. So I got to put together a little lesson I call Beware of Those Friends Who Choose You Just to Use You. You know the kind of people? Let's talk about it. Rightism 25 was lived by storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual life, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. Yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and who believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. I appreciate you tuning in. Stay tuned. I got more for you. And right thinkers, all these persons reside in you. A person who knows, knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my God be true. Right thinkers, again, P. Funk's philosophy says, beware of those friends who only choose you just to use you. Let's talk about that. And again, these are people who I've experienced, who I know, or whatever. So, yeah, if you think I'm talking about you, I probably am. If this is you, yeah, how about that? Moving on. So, you have to know a friend from a user. That's called discernment. And in my Egyptian philosophy, that's the god Anubis. He's in charge of your decision making as far as who's lying, who's telling the truth. He's your discerning factor. You can recognize truth from a lie. When you don't have that factor of discernment about people, you can be what? You can be fooled or played because you don't know they are users until what? You find out that, yeah, who they are. If you don't see them before they get there, you got to deal with them and you'll find out the old fashioned way. Sometimes that ain't always the best way. If you can prevent something, you do. If not, once you find out, now it's your job to take care of it. So that friend, again, who always wants to borrow from you. But and that's cool. And because you're a friend, you appreciate them. But they never are able to lend you anything. You know the kind of friends, you got them kind of friends, leave them alone. If I tell you about the kind of person I'm trying to give you a heads up, a warning, I'm putting your coattail, whatever it is, about these kinds of people. And you should be able to recognize them and how they approach you and how they deal with you for yourself. And it ain't just those kinds of people, okay? You got the women who use what? Her looks to use you, what? To manipulate you. Okay? She had you, yeah. So she gonna start, playing that little game. And some people don't mind. Okay? And listen, when you make the deal with the devil, when you make that decision to get what you think you're gonna get based on what they want from you. If you always giving and receiving, you might be on the bad end of the deal. You might want to check that out. Okay, be careful. And you also, these are all the people I'm trying to warn you. This is a warning lesson. Okay, but yeah, this is a warning lesson. Watch those people who are always in need of something from you. Them needy friends that just ain't always leave them alone. They not going to stop. I got a lesson. I got the repellent. I got the repellent for those kind of people too. I got the answer for some of these kind of people. Oh yeah, there's ways to deal with them. It's real simple. Real simple. All right. Now, for those people, those what I call these is called the fair weather friends. Okay. Those are the ones who will never be around in the end, only for the good times. They always there when there's party or something going. Oh, they on spot. They there. If it's free, they got it. They there. Okay. If you give them film, they there. Okay. Those kind of friends. I call them fair weather friends. Because as long as you doing stuff, and they gonna always come in. I watched my mom and my dad. We had like a little bar, and people come to the house and start drinking just because it's there. So I don't like the kind of people. And you had the friends. When I was back in my hustle days, I had friends all over town. Wow, I was a big drug dealer back then. So yeah, everybody loved me. Now, no drugs, no friends. Users. They only dealt with me to get something from me. But I knew that. So, and I have a brother who's talking again, but while I'm doing this lesson, we talk about back in the day, his house was the fun house. He gave cookouts, he had a swimming pool, he had a basketball court, he had a pool table in the bed, he had the big screen TV, he had everything. And it was a party at his house all the time. I cooked out for his wife, her birthday on the night. We cooked out for 3 days. People just coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. That was the good. Why? Because you're giving. Users love to take. But if you're giving it, a user will take it. If they like it, don't like it, want it, don't care. They just like to take. Those are users, okay? They will always take. Hell, he's telling me how now, today, nobody comes by anymore. I asked him one question. Did you stop giving? Hell yeah. Oh, well, what? I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. I remember them days. I was part of it. I was there. I saw it. I was the cook. Okay. We cooked one time on the 4th of July. Some holiday. And people was putting in orders for the next day. Well, give me a plate for tomorrow. I need something for dinner. That family. Users. Because they family, don't change who they are. Understand that. So I don't split hairs. I don't pick out. No, I'm straight across the board. If that's you, that's you. I don't care if you're my mother, my brother, my sister. Don't care. I talk about him. I don't give a damn. Okay, simple. I'm just telling the facts. I'm telling the truth. So let me know when I'm lying about you. Then we can have that conversation. Until then, shut up. Hell, I told him back when I was the drug dealer, my basement was the fun house, was the spot to be. Why? You came there, you getting high. You gonna leave there, you high as Georgia pine. And most of them didn't spend it down. Why? I was giving away. Yeah, I'm passing out weed, giving hits of cocaine. The fun house. We was having fun. So when you stop, well, mine didn't. I just stopped. I got locked up. That's not the fun. That's one way to stop the fun. But I was having the fun in the wrong way. That's what I'm saying. I was on the drugs, but he was just a family guy doing this thing. We living, having fun. Again, everybody come by, leave with a plate. Now I have nothing to give, and guess what? Neither do he. We got it. We just ain't doing no more. And we both complain about how we got no friends. But I got life advice. They don't want that. I give life advice. They don't want to hear that shit. You got no weed? You got no coke? Advice? I don't want no damn advice. I want the right thinking. So if they ain't gonna give me high, I don't want it. If ain't nothing I can do with it, I don't. Yeah, you can practice using what I'm giving you, but they don't see it that way. Moving on. And again, these are people who you got to be aware of. And I hate when people call people their friends and they not your friend. They really not your friend. I got a student who tell me, since I've been studying over you, I got no friends. Nobody want. I said, because you stop doing the things that they like you to do. What? Give them, loan them, help them out. Those kind of friends ain't your damn friends. Some people like those things. Some people like people depend on them. Some people like the less fortunate so they can, feel good about themselves. Love my brother, but his girls is always needy. God, moving on. They to each his own. So I ain't got nothing to say about that. But we talking about friendships, not relationships. Okay. But most, if you have those users, or how no, if you're friends with a user, if you're friends with a user, all you got to do to get rid of them, okay, here's the antidote. Here's the quick answer. Stop giving. That's how you lose them. Why? If you ain't giving, they ain't coming. If they got nothing to take, they ain't coming. If you ain't offering nothing, they ain't coming. Feel me with this? Watch this. So if you have those user, you can't seem to get rid of them friends. You can't seem to get rid of because they always pop up, seemingly because they know what they do. They're going to get something. Don't appease them. Don't please them. They won't pop up no more. They won't come around no more. And you look around. Look around. And you look around, take a look. Yeah, think about it. Okay. But most of your friends really are users. Why? If you stop giving them, they will stop coming around. And that's how you find out. Simple as that. If they got nothing to get from you or gain from you, what they got to deal with you for? That means they was a user. If they dealing with you because something you got, something they can get from you, something that they can use, whatever, those are users. Yeah, I know how to use people. I used to be a user, a manipulator. I just now in my life choose what? Not to do that anymore. Why? I'm a different dude. That's the bad thing. Using people ain't good. Simple as that. If I claim to be changed for the better, I can't do stuff that I used to do that I know is wrong. I hold myself accountable for that. I know better than anybody. Okay, so no, I don't do that no more. Okay, you get a break from me. I'd rather leave you alone than use you. Simple as that. Okay, but back today, if you had something I needed, the rule of the game, play or be played. And users are players. While they're playing their game, think what? Always get ahead. Always get something for themselves. Always got to be on the winning side. Always, never fair. Never, no, they always got to be ahead. Know the kind of people? You know? Okay, you know how I feel about that. There we go. But again, here, in my Bill Withers voice, if you can make me feel that good being used, you keep using me, why? Use me up. Some situations for some people is good for them. And my man said, listen, I know she treat me wrong. I know she doing all that stuff wrong. But when we doing our thing, she got that thing down pat. And if that's what I got to put up to get that thing, well, he told her, if it feel this good being used, you keep using me. Why? Use me up. I'm happy. I'm content. Use me. And those kind of people feel that way, and the people who will do it. don't worry, dude. You get invited. Don't worry, they'll take you up on it. Use you right on up. All right, till you ain't got no more. But if your friendship is a burden, here we go. If being somebody's friends and it's a burden, and it's not a friendship, why? It's a problem. It's a burden. I shouldn't have to be dealing with your nonsense because I'm your friend. I shouldn't have to be responsible for your BS because I'm your friend. I don't infringe on my friends like that. Those are not friends. Those are burdens. I don't carry burdens. Okay. If being friends with a user is becoming a pain in the ass, just stop being with them. Simple as that. I'm not picking somebody up. I used to drive people when I was working back in the day. I come to pick them up and they ain't ready. I'm leaving. I will leave you in a heartbeat. Why? I don't have time for that. My patience is short for that. For BS, no. Man, if I'm the one, if I'm picking you up, you better be outside when I get there. If not, I'm going on by. And they'll tell you, yeah, going to work, I ain't got time for that. I had one guy to go up in the house, get him out the bed. I was a supervisor. He one of my best workers. I know football coach or any coach. For the best player, you go a little extra, you go a little more. I called, pulled up. She said, he in the bed. No, fuck that. Open the door. I'm coming. I'm getting his ass up. Okay, so yeah, some people you got to make them do what they gotta do. If you're gonna be my friend, carry your end of the load, God dog it. But again, if being your friend means that I have to do things that I'm not comfortable with or I don't want to do, I'm not gonna be your friend. I don't do strip club. Come on, man, I'm gonna take you to the club. I just told you I don't do club. Oh man, I just told you the 3 times. I ain't gonna tell you again. Okay? If you, my friend, respect my right to not to do whatever I say I don't do. You get them kind of people, you say they don't do something, they want you to do it. I'm not the person to go out of my way to please anyone just because they're my friend. Male or female, I don't give a damn. Or family, don't care. Don't put me in that predicament because I'm going to do what it is I do. You might not like it, but I don't care. I do it to you. Again, I don't split hairs. I don't pick and choose who I do or not. I do everybody the same way. Okay? If, again, I'm friends with users who what? Because we use each other for what we can get from each other, that's fair. I ain't got a problem with that. If the user is, beneficial to me, if you got something I need, I got something you need, okay, we can work that out. But don't piss in my face and tell me it's raining. Come on, man. I ain't that dude. I ain't dumb. They look a little, but no, I'm not for real. All right. Again, if you have something that I can use, and I got something you can use, we can be friends, okay? Because why? You bring something to the table. On my street days, if we gonna break bread, you better have some bread or some butter. You better have something. We ain't breaking bread when it's just my bread. That ain't breaking bread. Breaking bread is I put out mine, you put out yours, we converse, we chill. If you ain't got nothing to break, we ain't breaking. Simple as that. So those kind of friends who ain't bringing nothing to the table, I don't be friends with those kind of people. I've been done that a long time ago. I don't have that problem. And my dude, all his people, I'm like, why you deal with them people? Yeah, I know, but again. So, again, wrapping it up, again, I appreciate you tuning in. If I'm your friend and I'm going to be that dude, why? I'm going to be there in the end. Why? I got a flaw. Loyalty is my personal character flaw that if I friend you, I'm not going to befriend you without probable cause and right reason. I will befriend you if I have, don't get it twisted. Okay. I'm loyal. I'm there, but don't BS me. Okay, that's I'm not. I don't. It's like take that lightly. So if you have me as your friend, you got a friend. I got your six. I tell my pastor, no, my man. If I say I got your back, don't look back. Why? That's gonna insult me. Why? I'm back here. I ain't going nowhere. If I say I got it, I got it. Respect. And if I'm your friend, that's what I'm gonna do to the end. I won't do anything to break up our friendship from my side. If you do whatever it is you do that's gonna cause the friendship to break up, I ain't got a problem breaking it up. I got two ex-wives for that. Why? If it ain't going well, I'm out. Count me out. Why? I'm done. I ain't doing this. Okay, if it ain't good, it ain't prosperous, I'm done. I ain't gotta do this nonsense. So today I have no friends. Okay. I have never lost a friendship over what I did wrong. My loyalty and my honesty and who I am prevents me from doing that. I'm a friend. I'm your friend. I ain't gonna tell you I'm your friend. If I ain't your friend, I'm gonna tell you, no, I don't know you like that. I don't mess with you like that. Let my man say, rock. That word, only all black people know what like that is. What you mean like that? Yeah. I heard you mess with my man. Yeah, I mess with him, but not like that. I heard you doing no good. I don't do it, but I don't do it like that. See, like that means no, it ain't like you should have a lot of friends, but no, not you can have them like that friends, okay? I mess with them, but not like that. That's a good one. All right, don't get it twisted. If we friends and you mess that up, it's like that. What? I'm done with you, just like that. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's like that. I thought y'all was cool. No, we ain't cool like that no more. It ain't like that no more. Excuse me. I'll cut ties in a heartbeat. I'm a Mason. We're told that we connected by a cable tow. If you being my friend becomes an inconvenience to me, why? I'm not letting you put me in that predicament. Don't put me in the chokehold. I'm not gonna let you disturb my harmony or put me in a bad predicament. Simple as that. Okay. I'm gonna go with you as far as I can go. And after that, I got to cut you loose. But I'm there with you to the end. Don't get it twisted. But I'm your real friend. And what? And there, I'm there. What? Through thick and thin. And I'm that good friend. Why? Because I'll be there in the end. That's what friends do. They don't bail. They ride it out. And all my friendships are 50 years over. I'm riding it out. Why? Ain't nothing I can do to disturb it. Now we got that. That's in snow. One of us got to pay the respect for one of us who's gonna pass on. So other than that, my friends are my friends. I got very few, but they're friends to the end. Just like me. If I'm your friend, I'll be there in the end. I can't speak for nobody but myself. So in closing, right thinkers, but you got to be aware of those fake friends. We know about those smiling faces, the backstabbers. We know all of that. I just had to disguise a little different, but it's all still the same thing. You got to be on your P's and Q's and be aware of the people who what don't mean you no good. They use us. Excuse me. In closing, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who now got a better understanding on those people who don't mean them no good that passed away. Beware those users. Don't be one.